Hello and welcome to the Redvee TV preview show, supported by A-Star Recruitment for the 2019 season, as we look ahead to Saints round 14 tie over at Hull KR on Sunday. I'm here in Liverpool, home of the Datcher Magic Weekend. Hopefully this video isn't too windy, as I am sat on the banks of the Mersey, as you can tell. But we'll just get straight into it while I'm on my own today. Squad news wise, Roby, Makinson and Knowles have come back into the 19 ahead of Aaron Smith, James Bentley and Joe Batchelor. Matty Costello and Adam Swift retain their places, as does Jack Wellesby. I don't think it's any surprise for them three coming back in. The captain, the Golden Boot winner, and then Morgan Knowles, who puts in a shift every game. I just don't think it's a shock that we've gone for a stronger 19 than we did against Catalan. It's going to be interesting to see with the likes of Costello and Swift and Makinson how Justin Holbrook kind of gets all those players, and Jack Wellesby, how he puts them into two probable spots. You'd think that Makinson might just come straight into centre, but after Matty Costello's hat-trick against Catalan on Sunday, he can't be discounted, to be honest. You can't see Jack Wellesby starting. He may be one of the unlucky ones to miss out, but in being in and around the 19 is all good for his progress. And that's it with the likes of Adam Swift as well, one of your players who is on the fringes but doesn't let anybody down. He scored a couple of tries in his past few games, and he looks to be going great. He looks to be playing some good rugby. It's just a shame that we haven't got room for all of them, to be honest, but it is what it is. That's part of the squad game. Holbrook's rotated quite well, and if Wella Haraki of Hull KR is to be believed, he said he's mates with a couple of Saints players who've still got a couple of weeks off, so he didn't know what team was going to be put out. Now, we've named a strong 19, but you have a look at Lee, our dual reg partners, and they've not named Bentley or Smith in their team, so in their 19, sorry. So you don't know kind of what shenanigans could go on. I know we've done it in the past where we've dropped a couple out, kind of give someone a bit of a bum steer. But yeah, we've got a strong 19 going over there. You'd imagine Lachlan Coote and Johnny Lomax are going to slot straight back in. Halfback's going to be an interesting one, with Holbrook having 3 fit halfbacks to go with, especially after Danny Richardson played so well against Catalan. It's kind of in hindsight that you watch the game back, and our first try, yeah, he got caught with it, but he managed to get it away to Dom Peru, and good teams make things happen, and that's exactly what went on Sunday. I know I've had a couple of questions. We asked for a couple of your questions with regards to the game, and there's a couple of you come in with the who will play halfback. Kev Cunningham and Kieran Jones, both on Twitter, have said who starts at 7 on Sunday, or who starts Danny and Lomax or Theo and Lomax. To be honest, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised to see Danny retain his place, to be quite honest with you. I think he's getting more and more confident. We've kind of seen the swagger that we saw last season. So it's going to be an interesting one, because Theo's got credit in the bank, hasn't he, after the start of the season that he made. But I can almost see Danny keeping his place. It's a learning curve for him. But yeah, I don't know. I'm going to stick my neck out and say Danny keeps his place. And Theo possibly off the bench again. I'll probably be wrong on that one now. Steve on Twitter asked about Faj as well, saying, is the interest from the NRL in Faj true, or is it his agent trying to get a better deal? It wouldn't surprise me if it's a bit of both, to be honest. He could probably get a better deal in the NRL than he can in Super League with the salary cap in place. Obviously the NRL's is a lot bigger than ours. So it wouldn't surprise me if he has started sanding out the NRL, because we've not heard anything. We've gone past May the 1st, which is the kind of cut-off when you can start approaching players. So that's another one that just remains to be seen, to be quite honest with you. Kirk Archer on Facebook has asked, is it nice being able to get a word in without Dave constantly interrupting? Yeah, as ever. Dave's actually got better over the past couple of weeks. He's kind of working on it, which is good and appreciated. But it is nice just to be able to speak without him jumping in and stamping all over my points that I'm making. And finally, from the questions, Dave Hitchin on Facebook, I saw Shane Webke at Spa on Prescott Road last night. Is there any truth in the rumour he's on his way here? He is. He's going to meet me for lunch later, and we're going to have a little bit of a chat. I think he's signing on the dotted line now the May deadline's passed anyway. As far as the Hull KR team goes, at the time of recording, or just before I started recording, I tried looking for their 19-man squad and it wasn't out. I know they've got doubts over Joel Tompkins, which will be a big miss for him, for them. Sorry, he might be the rectum of Wigan, but nonetheless, he's a good player for them. And he's very influential. They've also got may have Danny Addy back and Will Dagger back. They're 50-50 according to James Webster. So again, they're on a bad run, but our record over there isn't the best. We've won our last two, but league-wise, you've got to go back to the late like 2007, I think it is, for our last league victory there. I know we won in the cup over there in 2008, but it's a tough place that we've gone to. But you've got to say that the way that we're playing now, I mean, we've got to be big favourites to go over there and get a good result. If you can't make your way over to Hull, East Hull, on Sunday, if you go onto Wish FM, we'll put the links on our Facebook, Twitter, and on the website. I'm actually making my commentary debut, so yeah, you can join us and listen to me saying absolutely time and time again and agreeing with Chris Price. But yeah, if you can't make your way over, there's always ways to listen, and we'll keep you updated on Twitter and Facebook. Yeah, that's about it. I mean, there's just a couple of other bits of news really to cover. Craig Richards, who's part of the Saints Community Development Foundation and England women's head coach, has been confirmed to take charge of the women's nines team in Sydney in October. So well done to Craig. Congratulations. Hope it all goes well for you. And then finally, it's just a bit of fallout from the Catalan game. Bernard Gauche or however you pronounce it, actually said he was in awe of the Saints young players who's had very little playing time, who splashed the game with their speed, technique and thirst for play. And he was going to ask his reserve team coach to make a video of Aaron Smith's game and Jack Wellesby's game, and it just shows that what kind of bringing your kids through the academy does for a club. It's part of the Saints identity to do so, and it's great to see other clubs actually seeing what you can get from that, instead of bringing players in who kind of don't get the club, and it just shows how bright the future is for Saints as well. We tweeted his quotes out. I think it was from one of the French newspapers. So just log on to our Twitter, have a little look through, and see. You can see his quotes in full. That's it from me. 8 minutes. Wow. Bit too long really, that, for just one man talking. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and we'll catch you for some instant fan reaction after the game on Sunday, hopefully another Saints victory.